Now this is just a little bit special. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Los Angeles, California, and the rooftop of the Peninsula Hotel, where they have got a swimming pool and jacuzzi. We're in Beverly Hills for the flagship Bentley video today, and so many stars have aligned for this to take place because right now, on the 19th of January, the embargo lifts for the Bentley Flying Spur Hybrid. It is also my 31st birthday. Now rewind 12 months ago to the day, we were all in a crazy lockdown where I wasn't able to celebrate my 30th birthday properly. You cannot take this smile off my face because today I am belatedly celebrating my 30th birthday and how far I have come within my life to be here and have this incredible opportunity. It is a real pinch me moment, and today I'm gonna soak it all in and we can all celebrate the birthdays that we have missed over the last 2 years due to COVID, due to being locked down. And this really is a celebration of freedom, being so far away from home, but having such an incredible day ahead of us.
I am so sorry, Bentley. I have come to stand at the exit of the hotel to film the Flying Spurs leave. This is parked right outside. This is the coolest thing I think I've ever seen. A fully satin black DBX. Oh, look at the interior. Oh my God.
So far, I think the loudest noise that I've heard coming from the inside of the cabin is when I lift my foot off the brake pedal to move forward. It is so serene in this car. And let's be honest, Bentley have mastered the art of reducing the cabin noise in all of their cars, W12s or the V8s. I've just come out of a W12 that I had over the Christmas and New Year period, and by no means was that loud or intrusive inside the car. There was so much comfort and luxury. I've always said that these luxurious cars that have huge engines up front that require the power and the torque of being an ultimate Grand Tourer, and then Bentley will then try and pull away from the sound of the car because it's more luxurious to have a quieter cabin. Now we have an E-mode. This makes so much sense. Look at this Bentley coming up. That is sick. Just trying not to. Oh, that was really smart. It makes so much sense to have a hybrid Flying Spur for these city moments when you're driving out of a city. You'll then have the ability to have the range, having the combination of a V6 up front with the battery, and then when you arrive at your destination, the chances are you're going to be going back through the city a little bit like this. So it would make sense for you to then slip it back into the electric mode to take full advantage of the ultimate in luxury, which is why we're starting in Beverly Hills to drive around some of these roads, and then we're going to head up into Malibu, hit some of the canyons, and hopefully be able to experience a little bit of the performance of this car as well. But at the moment, I am loving every single moment of being in this car. It is so relaxing, I cannot begin to describe. Hybrid mode engaged, onto the freeway we go. We need a little bit more performance now that we're out of the city, and there are a few reasons why Beverly Hills is such a fitting place for us to experience the Flying Spur Hybrid for the first time. Firstly, the Beverly Hills Bentley dealership is the most successful dealership, selling 400 units in a single year. Last year, I believe that stat is from 2021. 400 cars, that's over one a day. But the Flying Spur is such an interesting car within the product fleet because me personally, I'd go for the Bentley Continental GT. If I had a family, I'd probably jump to a Bentayga, but the Flying Spur customer does more miles per day, per week, per month than any other Bentley customer. So what that tells me is the Flying Spur is actually the ultimate grand tourer. And there's an element of smugness, especially when I've been on road trips with Sam, James, Seb, Tim, where I've had the best fuel economy car, being a Lamborghini, but the McLarens, the Lotuses were never as good on fuel. And when you're considering the ultimate grand tourer, there is a level of luxury and smugness in getting good MPG that you're not progressively having to pull over for more fuel and having to stop and inconvenience your estimated time of arrival. So I've always felt that as being a bonus on long drives, on these long distance road trips, where the guys in front of me are having to pull over for fuel. Smugly, I'm there with a smile on my face going, well, I'll fill up, but I don't need to. Just so you know, I don't need to fill up. My car is better on fuel than yours, therefore it is superior. And the Flying Spur Hybrid adds that element, because in the W12 Flying Spur that I had, I was averaging on the motorway 20 to 25 mpg, and I'm doing all of this whilst I've just been overtaken by a fully blacked out satin black G-Wagon followed by two security Cadillac Escalades. Who is in that satin black G63? There's someone 100% famous, because this road takes us up to Calabasas, so it is very hard and distracting to film a video. But when you've got a car as good as this, as luxurious as this, and ticking so many more boxes than the V8 and the W12 that you can get with this car, I totally see why customers would jump at the chance of getting a hybrid. Because if you were driving London to Monaco, let's say, doing fewer fuel stops is a luxury. We are currently winding up a pretty stunning road. We've got a Conti GT convertible in front as we head up into the mountains just off the coast. We've been told by Bentley that the lunch stop is a bit of a surprise. Oh my god. If this is someone's house, other than my GoPro getting in the way, which is annoying. Oh my god, look at the wheels on that Bentayga. Oh my god, I'm in love with the car and the lifestyle. This is true Bentley lifestyle right here. Look at the lineup of Bentleys. The house, what is that? There are some old school Bentleys here, and a lot of people. That is ridiculous. Please excuse my shiny forehead. I've got the sun bouncing off this incredible swimming pool where we are on an estate where we are having lunch. Bentley have hired this house, yes, this is a house, for 10 days whilst they host guests, journalists, media for the Flying Spur Hybrid Drive. Now this place has recently sold, and the new owner has rented it out to Bentley and allowed us complete free roam of the place. So let me take you on a little bit of a tour of one of the nicest houses I think I have ever seen, and gives me even more incentive to move here. And I'm in awe of how beautiful this place is, and I've heard as well that the owner of this house is also a Bentley owner. Just look at how impressive the grounds are, how beautiful all of this plantation is. This is called the Glass House. And it's such a cool story about how Bentley came to finding this property, because within the Bentley team there are a few fans of Selling Sunset, the Netflix show which documents Californian property real estate agents who sell properties like this. Look at this view. And then you come around here, and this is the house that we have complete free reign over. Is this not an absolute vibe? Got a little bit of music over there which I will try and avoid, but have a look at the whole place.
This is the front door. So let me show you actually the entrance to the house, because it is all this. So this is where the owners of this house, which by the way isn't their permanent residency, they'll park up over there where the Bentleys are, walk in through the front door, and within 5 steps you can be out and have one of the greatest views that California coastline has to offer. And then you've got all of these little nooks and crannies with glass ceiling. I've no idea what's down there. I'm actually going to go down here and have a look. Here's a bedroom. Lovely. And then you've got this incredible open space living area. I think this is the office where you can just walk out and have a view like this. You've got mountains one way and you've got the sea the other, and look at the glass. This is such a cool place. Do you know what I find really interesting? All of these incredible houses don't have TVs. This is like a living room, kitchen area. Bentley coming in. I have to say, this is probably the best house I've ever been inside. Look at the kitchen area here. And then you've got all of this. It is so open, airy, light. I am utterly in awe of this place. And then don't forget where I started with the swimming pool, walked all the way up here. I'm going to have to take so many photos of this house. Let me go outside and show you a really good angle to finish off with before we jump back in the car, head back down to sea level and drive the Pacific Coast Highway along to Malibu. Let me wander down here. I'm also going to have to grab some lunch at some point too. Don't really know what this space here is, but there you go.
Whenever you're ready. No, we're fine for the moment. Thank you. I'll come back. Thank you.
Let there be light. Yes, lovely. What a day. I don't know whether you can tell. I'm a little bit tired now. Still jet lagged, but getting there. It has been unreal. The whole day has been so good. That last stop was a little bit too busy. There was a lot of cars, there was a lot of people in the cocktail bar, and it was easier for me to not film that bit. So I jumped in the Flying Spur, drove back. There was loads of traffic in LA. I've now got half an hour before dinner, and I feel like the best thing to do, as the energy takes an absolute dive, is sign off now, because we have rode the highs from today. That Flying Spur Hybrid is the perfect combination, and also the combination I feel every Bentley now needs, because you have the benefits of driving in e-drive through the city, through the urban environments, and having such a tranquil and serene, relaxing experience in the cabin, and then still having the performance when you want it. It really is the best of both worlds. And when you're providing such a luxurious product, such as anything that wears the Bentley badge, it is an absolute no-brainer, and the perfect way to summarize an incredible belated birthday celebration here in California, Beverly Hills, Malibu, Santa Barbara. This whole day has been what dreams are made of. And I suppose to look back, sit back and look back to see how far we've all come, it is the perfect way to celebrate my 30th birthday on here. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it. We have driven the Flying Spur Hybrid. We have had a phenomenal day. We have seen such a dream house with the most incredible view. The wildlife, the weather, everything about today has been perfect. So I will leave it there. The California adventures continue. Now that we've driven the Flying Spur Hybrid, I'm now going to jump into something a little bit spicier, something that is going to be my mode of transport for the entire trip here in California whilst I go off on my own adventures. Bentley still supporting all of the way. I will see you soon, guys. Take care. Goodbye. I need to lie down. Bye.